Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's go have a look at silver and gold in this video. Just a quick little update on silver and gold. What's going on right now? Pretty much a nothing week. But what we can see here on gold, that is we can actually see that gold actually had a resistance level through here, a resistance level through here, so a strong resistance through here. We had a rally up, came back down. Look at all this support on these daily bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And now we're bouncing. So very strong upward movement. We're getting a nice little low, a higher low, and now another higher low. We're continuing this upward movement. So I see gold actually probably starting to, or continue, should I say, this upward movement, and I see gold. I have a target here of gold of 1900. So due to the fact now we had this resistance, and now it's actually breaking down. Major support, major support right now, and bouncing back up tells me that we're just going sideways through here, aren't we? Right? We're not really doing much. So in fact, if I bring that up through here for a minute, let me bring the last sort of 3 months here. If I bring that up, as you can see, right, breaking up sideways, not much going on. So if we get a nice little breakaway bar here, then that's probably going to start the nice little up move. Okay, let me go back to I want to go back to the GLD. Why? Because I think I just maybe have found, as I'm just doing this video for you live, I think I may have just found a potential trading setup for me. I'm seeing there's a lot of resistance. I'm actually doing analysis live right in front of you guys right now. So let me speak my mind what I'm going through. Resistance, and the market's breaking up. We've pretty much done nothing through here on gold. And so we're going sideways through here. So there's either two things that's going to happen through here. If we fail through here, because that can happen, or the first scenario is that if we get a nice little sort of hold here, and then a nice strong breakaway bar with an increase in volume, that's probably going to send this to the upside, and we're probably likely to continue up from there. Yeah, so, and once that happens, then I have this low point down here, which is the neckline. So we have this shoulder here. So we have a shoulder here. And let me see if I can just make that sort of a bit lighter. There we go, shoulder. Let's just make that default. So this shoulder, we have this head here. Same as gold, right? Same as gold. Shoulder here, shoulder, head, shoulder. We broke up, came down sideways. And now we're just going sideways here for a bit. Very nice, right? Very, very, very nice. I'd like to see I really would like to see probably just a little bit more of a sideways movement. I would love to see, on a perfect situation, I'd love to see this drop down a little bit more. Just do this and then give me that. That'll be, ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy for my tummy, and an increase in volume. But if I see this here on the GLD, right, I project this from the neckline, where it is right now. And then if I project this down where we are there, and if I project this up from there to there, as you can see, I'm doing my analysis live on the spot here, guys, with you. And if I go to that point through there, actually, let me start all over again here. Actually, no, I just do it there, right? So then I have a target there of 180, which is really interesting. If I go to my weekly chart there, then that's actually, there's probably a bit of short-term resistance there around that. So sort of that short-term resistance is probably there around that level there, but it looks like that the ultimate target is probably going to be around that level there. So on a conservative basis, guys, if I'm moving through here, on a conservative basis, if we do sort of hold here for, which I would absolutely love to see, just another couple more days sideways, and then give me a nice breakaway bar, that'll give me at least a nice short-term move. Break up to 174. But with that being said, guys, I would like to see one, a nice sideways period, and two, a very strong breakaway bar with an increase in volume. If I don't get that, it's going to be a no trade for me. That's on a short-term trade. I've been long gold now for over a year on a long-term basis, but short-term for more of a cash flow opportunity, that's what I'm seeing through there. There we go, guys. Bit of a onboard analysis for you guys. And one thing that I'm seeing right now with silver, let me just bring up silver here for a minute. Let me just squeeze it up here so we can see what's going on. Firstly, what's going on right now is that this whole thing here has been a false breakout. On a short-term basis, we can see how the market's rallying up, and the market's just slowly going down through here, right? So to me right now, it's like, which way is this going to break, right? Because we want to let the market tell us what's going on here. We still could break down from here. I doubt it, because I think this whole thing here is one big false breakout and have a target of say 18. But if we start to get this here, little breakaway up move, that could be the start of a nice up move from there to there. Now the differences from me saying that and me trading that, guys, are two different things. Oh, well, John, well, if you don't think it's going to go there, why wouldn't you trade? If you think it's going to go there, why wouldn't you trade it? Blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. I still need my setup, right? I still need to trade my rules. The only reason why most of you guys are not doing well in the markets is because you're not following a set of rules. You're trading based on like, oh, well, I say, okay, well, the market's going sideways and we get a breakaway bar. It looks like it's going to go to there. Not, you know what? I have a proven plan that I'm going to trade it, okay? It's so important. And that's one thing that I have to keep on top of myself all the time, you know? And guys, I screw up from time to time as well too. I'm like, stick to the plan no matter what, okay? So if the market starts to break up from here to here, then things are starting to change. But if we start to get a breakdown, I'm still bullish overall long term on silver anyway. So I do see this starting to happen. So it seems like everything potentially could be going through another big bullish run over the next maybe another week or two. Or maybe even over the next month, right? We could see a nice move up in the indices and silver and gold and all that sort of stuff as well too. So be patient, guys. Be patient. Never trade based on what you think, hope, or fear is going to happen. If you think something's going to happen, don't trade it. If you hope something's going to happen, don't trade it. If you're fearful of missing out, don't trade it. What do you trade? You have a system, a set of rules, a pattern. And when you find that pattern, you trade that only. You want consistent results? Be consistent at whatever this setup we choose to trade. Notice that some trades are going to be wins, some trades are going to be losses. It's called a win-loss ratio. That's okay. A good trade means you stuck to this plan here. Even though you had a losing trade and you stuck to the plan, even though a good trade is when you stuck to the plan. A good trade. So if you had a losing trade but you stuck to the system here 100%, that's still a good trade. A bad trade is when you actually make money just based on this shit over here. Why? Because it's not repeatable. You can't replicate that. You can't repeat that, right? I'm after teaching my private clients is all about teaching a system that you can repeat for the rest of your life. Never hope, never think, never fear. It's okay. Trade the system. Most of these trades, like over 90% of these trades are going to run on for a very nice profit. My job is just to wait for those only, okay? Don't be taking shit right now because it's not worth it. Traders, I am running a free training, and on this free training, I'm going to walk you through my #1 trading system for the last 15 years. If you're wondering, what is my trading system? How do I actually trade the markets? What sort of setups do I look for? Then this is for you. See, on this, I'm going to walk you through all the details, but I'm going to walk you through the 3 secrets. The secret #1 is I'm going to walk you through the one thing that took me from $250,000 in debt and almost went bankrupt to actually shifting to actually making money from the markets. I'm going to talk about that one thing. Secret #2, I'm going to walk you through all the steps and all the details to my trading system. I'm not going to hold anything back. You're going to learn all the details to this. So you too, when you leave, you'll be able to see exactly how I trade the markets and what sort of setups I look for so you can start to apply it today as well too. And secret #3, I'm going to show you exactly how and how I trade the markets for only 1 hour per day as well too. So I'm going to walk you through everything through. So if you're struggling with the trading right now, you need to see this. If you're looking for a really high probability trading system that gets like over 90% success rate, then this is for you as well too. And if you're looking for a way to be able to have freedom in your life, but also condense that down with a really good trading system, then secret #3, you're going to love that as well too. So I'm running that free training today. So go to johnsfreetraining.com right now and I'll see you there.